Hello guys, how are you? I tried to record a video like of all my legend hits today, but somehow it got fucked up. So, well, any which ways, it was not a great day. So I'm gonna share like three of my attacks that actually went well, and like maybe this 99%, 97%, and 85, 89%, like the four of them. So I'll try to cover them in the video. If you guys want to see the entire video of like all the hits and all, let me know. I can record it again, but unfortunately I only have replays to go for it. So let's go with the first replay. As in, like, let's see how I did on this 89% one first, and then we'll go from there. So this base, guys, I was actually struggling to find some flame flinger value, so I stopped using flame flinger altogether and I started using long launcher with this new version of furnace army, where I have 6 furnaces, 2 yetis, ice golem, and a golem to use to pair it with the log launcher. And I'm using the pets, the fox on the king and phoenix on the RC, because it gets a lot of value. So what my plan is to start the warden walk from here, and maybe try to log launch in the town hall. And what I wanted to hit was this archer tower, so that I can get a very good value over there with the clan castle, the multi-gear, and everything. And it worked out well. As you can see, it was 99%, so basically it was a time fail. I tried to raise my warden over here to make sure that it doesn't die, to the queen, to the ricochet cannon, and to the X-bow. Luckily, the warden didn't come into the range of the scatter shot quite early. The furnaces kept distracting that scatter shot, and it worked out well. And if you see that right now, I'm gonna wait till the warden takes out the scatter shot and the X-bow to take my time into and freeze the warden up. Ice block it to make sure that the fireball goes well. So I ice blocked it here. I put the invest spells and it went in. I only had to use 2 invest spells, which was very nice. As you can see, a very good nice value from fireball. And I started to see that my warden is getting in the range of the fire spitter, so I recalled him and I put him here. This area, I think I messed it up. I should have not gone from this area, and I should have had my log launcher coming from this area and could have had my warden coming from here. But that's after looking at the replay. Then I dropped few yetis to make a funnel, a walk as well, king, queen, log launcher, and I forgot to use skeleton spells, so I use it right now. I didn't had an earthquake, I didn't had anything, so the log launcher has to put in all the value in. And if you see my warden, it's about to die, so I had to invest him multiple times because the crusher motor is crazy. Plus I had the combination there with the minion prince, and I think that's why I think I should have used my king and queen right over there. So if you see, my king and queen have a straight path to the town hall. Everything is looking fine. I have some time left as well, and this is the ideal time to start your RC, guys, like 44 seconds, 45 seconds. And I see that my warden is gonna die, so that's why I put the RC right next to the warden, so that it pulls my healer. Unfortunately, it got stuck on the skeletons for a while, but luckily I had furnaces in the back. Everything is going well smoothly for now. I use some cleanup troops to make sure that I'm able to get some cleanup value. And if I had some time, I'm sure I could have gotten easy triple out of it, because my RC is alive with the healers, and it was never gonna die. So that was the first hit that I did 89%, and I would say it's more like a time fail, not like a fail. So pretty good hit, but that was the last hit of the day. Let's go into the other hits that I had. So let's see. So 89% is the one that I just showed you. Let's go for the 85% one. So this base, I tried to hit the core, and this was the attack basically when I started using the log launcher a bit properly. I'm still not able to use it, still a noob there, but so far it's working out well. And let's see, so where do I go from here? On this one, I completely forgot about this base. Let's see, when do I drop my warden? Okay, from the top. I think what I was trying to aim for it, guys, was to make sure that I hit either the builder hurt or the fire spitter, but you will see how I fucked it up. It was crazy, but still I was able to get like a decent percentage out of it. I got a little bit nervous over here looking at the warden that it may actually die in just like a second, and I used my rage. And whenever I hit fireballs, I don't zoom out on the iPad, and I think I should start doing that to look at where the warden's rage aura is. So I had to rage him over here, and I put some cleaner troops like on the left hand side as well. And I think this was the time when I started to panic a bit, because my warden started walking towards the right and I wanted him to come to the left. And I think this was a mistake. I should have not done this, because my healer got hit and I completely forgot to not to invest that move. So it got fucked up and I was like, fuck, let me just recall you. I recalled him on the side to make sure that my healer lives for a while and I'm able to get a decent value there from the warden. And I have to go for a safe 2 now. So I started my Yetis on the right, golem, ice golem there with log launcher, king and the queen, and a bit of a furnace to make sure that I'm able to tank the scatter shot maybe for a while. And if you see, the base was already open for me and I just literally had to make sure that my queen king gets in and get the town hall. But no, king decides to walk as usual. The king gets out of the base, is going out, which in the end actually secured the percentage for me as well, so I cannot complain, because this base was already done. Like, I would have never 3-starred this base even if I tried my level best. There's still one monolith left, there is still pressure water left, the fire spitter which just started hitting my warden, so I knew that I was dead. And look at the RC, guys. Like, RC really gave a very good value when the Phoenix is on it. And there goes my warden. And now I only had the king. And I was like, let's see how much value can I get out of my king, which was not so much. Plus I didn't have the time as well. So I got a decent percentage. Not a nice one, but a decent percentage. So it was a fail again, as I fail all the time. That's why you guys call me noob. So let's go for the other one. I think this one, you guys are gonna like it, because the fireball was really good, and I think a couple of things really worked out well. I think in this attack what I did was I used my king's ability quite early, because this was the first time I switched the pets. So I was not sure if king is taking the damage or queen is, and I used the king's ability quite early. So I was trying to make sure that either I hit the fireball on the crusher motor or on the fire spitter to get the core there. And I started building up a funnel with 2 furnaces to make sure that I can quickly get a quick fireball in the core. All my fail, guys, that happened today, like the worst fails around 75%, 88%, 85%, I think most of them were because my fireballs didn't went where I wanted it to go. And I think I have to improve. I know I have to improve my fireballs for sure. And I have to upgrade my equipments as well, because my equipments are very low as compared to the other hitters who we have in the legend leagues. Because all the people who are hitting me, they have like, okay, so I ice block the warden here, there to make sure that I hit the spitter. And I was a little bit lucky, because the invis on the expo just was about to expire. So I think I recalled my warden from here, and I put him down below here, I think, or maybe on the extreme left. I don't know for what I waited this long. Yeah, because over here I thought the warden can get a lot of value. I think I should have called him right over here to get 1 defense at a time, and meanwhile I could have started my king and queen on the top. and my RC maybe probably on this side to clear all this out. So yeah, looking back at the replays, it's easy, but when you're in the zone, you just go with your gut. And my log launcher didn't get a lot of value, I think, on this one, and it opened up quite early. So this is the place where I used my king ability. I should have not used it because the fox was turning him invisible. I should have hit my queen ability first. So that's the lesson for tomorrow, that I'm gonna hit my queen's ability first, and I'll save my king's ability for later. I had my royal champion coming from the below to secure the percentage points, because at this point I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm certain that I will not be able to 3-star this base, but the warden walk really went well. I poisoned the minion prince a little bit too early. I should have not done that. My giant is still alive. Not anymore. And my Yeti is also not alive. Okay. So, but look at the RC. Even after going to Phoenix, it's giving me a lot of value, which is really nice. So there was a lot left on this way. It was 99% time fail. My warden took out. I tried to invis the warden. I think I should have went with RC to save some time. But yeah, it was a mistake and a time fail. The last one that I would like to show you guys is maybe this. Which one was it? Let me see. So I had a 97-1, which was my first hit, and I don't know why on the first hit I always do very well. So let me try to show you this one as well. And this was the first attack of the day, which I used using the log launcher and mass furnaces, which was like 10. And a very easy base, right? If you hit properly a rage tower, the value is amazing. If you hit the crusher motor, the value is amazing. The value is not that good over here. So I think I went for a flame flinger over here to get out these buildings and not get in the range of this expose. Warden from the left. And I was trying to hit this crusher motor. That was my plan. And yeah, I had furnaces to drop, so I dropped one furnace like in every corner. 3 with the warden because there was a lot of damage. And I ice blocked it right quickly because I didn't want to go for very high fireball. Still I had to use 4 invisibles. So I think that was not good. And I should have actually gotten away if I had my warden walk for a little while. But yesterday I had time fails. Yesterday I was not doing well, so I was like, let's go for a quick fireball. This was the first hit of the day. And as soon as I finished it, I was like, okay, I might have a very good legendary today, but not the case. So I think I recalled my warden right now. My flame flinger got very good value, and I think my plan was to have my warden recalled and join the log launcher to tank for this X-bow. But that's what I should have gone for, but I didn't. And I think I was a bit late with the king and the queen. I should have gone ahead a little bit ahead. And this is the crazy area for warden, guys. If you look, there is minion prince, there is king. My warden was never making it. The furnaces are really helping out a lot. And I lose my king's ability quite early. Then I had to use my queen ability. The lucky part for me was like queen was able to reach over the wall and secure the town hall. So that was really good. I had only one invisible left, which I'm gonna use for my RC. I had the seeking shields. Luckily I took out the minion prince, and I was like, maybe this is going well, but I don't think I have the time anymore. And in the end it was a fail. It was not a time fail because king was still standing. And my warden died. Yes, my warden died. And it was a clear fail because my RC was dead, even with the fox, because the king was still alive. And yeah, it was very close, but I'm sure if I had a little bit of more time I could have done it, but yeah, I would call it as a fail because my warden died. So here it is, guys, for today. Tomorrow I'll try to stream properly on YouTube to make sure that all of my 8 hit goes there, and tomorrow I think I will also have war hit. And by the way, guys, this time we got promoted, so we got promoted to Master 2 with the help of the folks. It was really good, and I failed out on 2 hits in CWL, so I secured 19 stars. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to see you soon tomorrow. Bye bye.